stay out the way.
What's next?
Oh, everybody know who I want next. I want Terence Crawford next.
You're gonna make that happen?
Huh?
You're gonna make that happen?
Oh, definitely. That's the fight that I want. That's the fight everybody else want. Like I said, I'm gonna get these straps and I'm gonna go over there and take it too.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? Okay, so if you've been wondering how come Errol Spence hasn't said anything about the Keith Thurman fight, this might be the reason why. According to reports, Errol Spence and Terence Crawford are in negotiations right now behind closed doors. This is according to ESPN. Something else that ESPN's Mike Coppinger said is the person who gave him this information, he used the words remote possibility, saying it is a remote possibility that Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford happens next. Now, if this is true, Errol Spence and Terence Crawford negotiating behind closed doors, not saying anything anymore to the public, not really putting out any type of tweets, giving some type of update on the negotiations, that is the smartest thing to do. Because at this point, fans just want an announcement. They want to see the fight get made. They also know that once details of negotiation leaks, it gets really messy once it hits the internet. And to avoid all of that, you simply just make the fight behind closed doors. And this may be the reason why Terence Crawford and Errol Spence, they haven't been talking too much about fighting against each other. Now, while that report did say it's still possible that Errol Spence may be fighting against Keith Thurman next, it also says Crawford may be next for Errol Spence instead of Keith Thurman, which makes all the sense in the world because, see, listen, if Errol Spence was fighting against Keith Thurman in February or March, around the time that Terence Crawford fought Avanesian, that would make more sense. But now that Errol Spence is not fighting until like May or June, that's a perfect time to just make the Terence Crawford fight instead. If Errol Spence moves up to 154, he's most likely not going to come back down to 147, which is why it comes off as more believable that Errol Spence is secretly in negotiations with Terence Crawford to fight for undisputed at 147. This fight has been marinating for so long. Not to mention, it's the biggest fight that can be made in the sport of boxing because of that. Any opponent outside of a Virgil Ortiz, a Jaron Ennis, or a Canelo Alvarez is going to be a hard sell. So hopefully this news is true, that Spence and Crawford, they really are negotiating. I believe that is true. And if that is the case, then hopefully we get an announcement this time. Let's see how it plays out. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one. Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, fever blisters, diabetic ulcers, this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called LO Key Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to LODkey.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.